All right, hey everybody, back with another news feed here for you. This one, all about Toyota today. So what do we got going on here? Toyota cheats on forklift engine emissions, and lawsuit is happening in the U.S. on this. Here we go again, more Toyota cheating and lying on stuff. So it says right here, Toyota has been sued in a proposed U.S. class action accusing the Japanese automaker of emissions cheating in 9 engines for its forklift trucks. A complaint was filed by forklift purchasers Sunday night in San Francisco federal court against Toyota and its affiliated industries. It came after an internal Toyota probe found in January that the company sometimes made software changes or substitute different engines in emission testing, enabling forklifts to perform better than they were in the real world. Man, that's just let that sink in. They substituted engine emission testings to make it look like they perform better than they do in the real world. Kind of sounds like the Toyota Tacoma's manual transmission. Give it all this horsepower, give it the new torque, but detune it so that you can't use it because the manual will blow itself apart. But here, anyway, plaintiff said misconduct first surfaced as an inquiry by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency through U.S. regulators have not brought any enforcement action. Toyota has tried to limit the damage in Japan, but the toxic culture of fraud, negligence, and noncompliance undermine forklift engine certifications in all markets, including the United States, the complaint said. Toyota has no immediate comment as of Monday, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. But these are the companies that are suing them. Toyota's internal probe found the engine division at Toyota Industry had contractors' mentality and a climate of trivialized industrial vehicles, which left executives with low risk sensitivity to emission rules. So many stupid lies. Stupid lies. Here's the companies that's going after them. It is this Broadmoor Lumber and Plywood, Motters and Farrow Foods, which is respectively a South San Francisco landscaping supply chain. There they are right there anyway, but this is it. I mean, like I said, this is another one. Just again, Toyota cheating, lying, and scamming every time they can. I don't understand why they do it and what is going on with them. It makes no sense to me. And here we go here, another one on here. This one from Yahoo Finance, published today, which is October 1st. Toyota Motors U.S. sales, September sales drop. Electrified vehicles account for nearly 50% of all Toyota sales. Pretty interesting, so I dove into it here. I wanted to see what it said. Toyota Motors North American reported U.S. sales of 162,595 vehicles in September. That's a pretty huge number when you think about it. Pretty huge number. But it is a decline of 20.3% in volume and 9.9% on a daily selling rate basis. In September, nearly 50% of our total sales volumes were an electrified model. That's a big swing up right there. That's a good deal. But it says our electrified vehicle sales, including hybrid, plug-in hybrids, pure electric fuel cells, accounted for 48.4 total sales. So that's pretty impressive there on that part, but it is definitely a bummer that Toyota is down a decline of 20.3% in September across the board. Take away with it what you want, figure out what you want, your call. You read it into it any way you want to. Moving on to the next one, we have the 2025 Land Cruiser is coming out. And it loses the first edition. That makes sense. I mean, some people I see, like I said, with me having very limited internet right now and can't get into anything other than my laptop because of this stupid hurricane power outage that we've been in for the last 6 days, and we got another like 5 or 6 to go. So I can't get into it. I'm not able to keep up with like I normally would right now. But people are complaining about the loss of the first edition. It was only out for a few months. It's called a first edition. Okay, it was only expected to be out once. It's the first edition. But so it loses that, and it gains just a little bit in price. Otherwise, nothing else is changing. It's basically staying 100% identical, pretty much the same. There's no changes in there. However, we are losing the first edition one, which is only going to leave you with the 1958, and then the one that's officially just called the Land Cruiser. Those are your two models to choose from now. Both of them are still with an iForce Max hybrid. And they are going to go up a little, just a smidge, but they're going to go up a touch in price. Here's where they're hitting at, $19.50. They both go up $405. So now you're basically 58 grand for the 1958 and your 64 grand to start. These are to start for the Land Cruiser. So there you go. Simple, easy. We're going to keep this video today short and sweet. Just about, like I said, some of the stuff Toyota's got going on. Sales are down 20%. They're cheating again on stuff that they're doing. And they bumped up the price of the Land Cruiser a little bit for 2025, which is really only 6 months since it's been out. But apparently, I can't complain about the $400 price hike. There's a lot of companies doing a lot more than that. So, that's at least pretty good. But it has not changed, and it's only been out 6 months. I wouldn't expect them to try to get too crazy with that. So, anyway, there we go. And it says that it should be going on sale this fall. Says 2020, it goes on sale this fall. So it's just a simple, all they're changing is the number on the window sticker and on the manufacturer date. That's it. Otherwise, the vehicle's staying the same, just going to cost you $400 more. First edition is gone. All right, thanks for watching. Any questions, comments?